afternoon and good day to YouTube. This is Clyde from PT3D or Prototype This 3D, and I'm going to take a moment to let you know some of the things we're going to be doing in this upcoming awesome 2017 year. For starters, we're going to be playing with the Raspberry Pi. This particular one is being used for an upcoming project that I have started printing. I'm not really happy with the PLA versions, but here's part of it. I'm still working on getting all the pieces together for this particular project, but dust is an issue. This was in my shop before I moved into this office, so it's been covered in sawdust at the moment. This is the armband for the Pip-Boy. This is a project that you can locate on Thingiverse. I'm a big Thingiverse supporter, although I do like to design my own items most of the time. However, this was a really cool looking project. It's got a lot of neat little pieces, and there's some parts that I may change, may not, I don't know yet. I'm still new to this whole thing. So the other thing we're going to be playing with this year is the Arduino. This particular one is the Uno, and there are many uses for this. So again, the Arduino Uno from my favorite people over at Adafruit. Alright, so what else we got going on this year? Okay, well, first off, my last video that I did today was horrible. I have to give a shout out to Tech Orbits once again. I apologize. The audio quality was horrible because I do not have a microphone, but I want you to know that Tech Orbits does make a really good product. It's been very reliable for me so far. I have not had any serious issues with consistency and thickness of the filament. I haven't had any real air bubbles popping or anything like that that were contributing to poor layer lines. Like I said before, my printer is not the greatest printer in the world. It was less than $300 for me to buy my printer. Again, it's an El Lunar. It's kind of a Prusa knockoff variety. Not the greatest quality in the world, but it is something that has gotten me by, and it's paid for itself in the jobs that I've done. I'd like to give a shout out also to Fugatech for giving me some really good advice and helping me out in getting set up and getting established on Facebook for my group as a page instead of a group, I should say. Another project we're working on this year is going to be the Violin. This has been a lot of fun. This was my demonstration piece that I used just to kind of, I'm going to fiddle with it, no pun intended. It's got metal rod down the middle of this. This one's printed in PLA. I was still trying to learn polishing techniques, and I made some serious errors when I did this. You should always sand once this is assembled as opposed to sanding each individual piece. That's not to talk about the post-processing and the 3D printing on this, but anyway. So these are just a few of my upcoming projects. Feel free to suggest any projects you may have in mind or would like to see done. Again, the whole purpose in me doing this is because I want to inspire creativity. I want to get these kids off the couch. I want to get them more interested in doing something. I have some volunteer people in the area. If I can get this to pick up and I can get my post-processing on my video better and get some better setup for my audio as well, I will be kind of looking into doing maybe Patreon and whatnot, just so I can use some of those proceeds to maybe donate some printers, do some printer reviews. And there's lots of people doing reviews. I'm more interested in doing the projects. I am going to be videoing my FT5 from Fugatech when I pick that up. Trying to think if Tech Orbits wants to donate any filament, I'd be happy to do some demonstrations with the new FT5 once I get that set up. I will be picking a lot of people's brains for that because this will only be the second printer I've owned, and it's also a DIY. The DIY that I did originally was the Alunar, which, if you'd like to see, wasn't going to do this, so I have to move the camera around. I apologize. But very quickly, alright, so there's a whole host of things that I would change on the Alunar Prusa. I'll include a description, or at least the link to the Amazon location I purchased it, and hopefully, I'm not going to really do a fair review on this. Let's just say that I learned a lot about 3D printing by doing the DIY, so that's why I want to continue doing that DIY system for now. Eventually, I look to have a little bit more money so we can actually buy a nice new out-of-the-box machine that I can not have to mess around with. But for now, I like the hackable printers. They're a lot of fun. So have a great day. Stay out of trouble. Try to get along with each other. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.